T-Lanians, T-Lane's future just keeps getting brighter. With the federal government's approval of the Enbridge Northern Gateway Pipeline project, and with the growth of Canada's LNG industry, more and more transportation opportunities keep arising. In order to stay competitive, we need to expand our training to ensure we are available to meet the needs of our clients and customers. There are new courses all drivers must take. These include, but are not limited to, WHMIS, Dangerous Goods, Hazardous Waste, H2S Alive, OSA, which stands for Oil Sands Safety Association, CSTS, which is Construction Safety Training Systems, and First Aid. A notice will be put in each of the driver's trays with instructions on how to obtain these credentials. If you have any questions and when you are ready to sign up for each of the courses, please contact me in the safety office.
We would like to congratulate our yard manager Glenn on his recent engagement to longtime love Sandy. And breaking news, everyone.
Oh my God!
At 5 o'clock this morning, Lynn became a grandma to a healthy, beautiful baby girl. Her name is Danica Ray, weighing 9 pounds and 21.5 inches long. Congratulations to Lynn and your family. We wish you all the best on your beautiful baby girl.
Yay! Congratulations, Scotty 4030, who is our May T-Lane Driver of the Month. Scotty has been with T-Lane since June of 2009. He has been happily married to his wonderful wife, Kathy, for 26 years. They have 2 beautiful daughters, Carly and Sarah. When he's not driving, he can be found cruising the waterways in his boat and relaxing with Kathy. Thank you, Scotty, for all the wonderful work that you do for T-Lane and for being so much fun to work with. Keep up the great work.
Keep it up, Scotty.
I am here with our special guest, Sarah. Sarah, would you please tell us the information that needs to be on our bill of lading?
Here is a sample of our bill of ladings. We need the,
Let me hold it.
yes please, the TL number, which is the order number, the shipping date, truck number, and driver's signature at the top there. You need to put the shipper's name, address, city, all locations. We also need the time in that you
Get
there, and when you are unloaded, the time out, and you also need to put the date. It also needs to have a shipper's bill of lading. When you unload, you need the consignee signature at the bottom here with the time in and time out and delivery date.
What happens if you don't have a consignee there to sign it?
Oh, then please put at the bottom no one to sign and put an initial at the bottom, just stating that there was nobody there to sign. Also a correct address and consignee name at the top as well. And then it also needs to have the number of pieces, or packages if that's what it is. If it's dangerous goods, this needs to be checked off. And a proper description of what the load is, not just
One piece?
one load or one piece. It needs to say exactly what it is. The dimensions, the weight, and that's it.
And what time does all this have to be scanned into you by?
I need it to be scanned in by 1 hour of delivering. So the best thing to do is when you're on site and you're ready to leave, just scan it to me before you leave, and then you won't forget.
And if they do forget to scan it to you, or if they forget information like time in, time out, do you want them just to rescan it and let you know that they rescanned it, or call you?
Yeah, that'd be great. They can do that. They can just call me. I'd rather them rescan the paperwork because I don't want to have to write on your paperwork that's already been signed. So if you just rescan it with the proper information, just give me a call. Let me know that you're doing that.
Is that it?
That's about it, I think.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Now that you all know how to do your bill of ladings properly, I hopefully will not get any more emails. So thank you, and have a great day. And thank you, Sarah, for joining us.
Thank you. Good.
Happy birthday to Steve 4014. As of July 4th, he has 3 years of service with T-Lane.
Mike H, July 7th, years of service 9.
Dell, Unit 4003, his birthday is July 9th, and he's had 9 wonderful years of service with T-Lane.
Murray 4013, July 10th is his birthday, and years of service is 8.
Shane 4017, birthday is July 11th, and he has had 4 years of service with T-Lane.
Todd from our Edmonton office birthday is on July 17th, and he has 1 year of service.
Unit 3003 Frank, his 50th birthday is being celebrated on the 17th of July with 2 years of service.
David K. out of our Edmonton office, his birthday is on July 19th, and he also has 1 year of service.
Vitali, Unit 4026, happy birthday on July 20th with 3 years of service for T-Lane.
David 4055, July 21st, first years of service 3.
Chris Unit 3308 out of our Edmonton office is celebrating his birthday July 22nd, and he is a newbie.
Hector 4080, July 22nd, and he has 6.5 months of service.
Stephen 4078, birthday is July 24th and has 1 year of service with T-Lane.
And Gary G 4056, his birthday is July 27th. Gary is a broker, has been working with T-Lane for like ever.
Paul, Unit 4053, happy birthday as of July 28th. He's had 3 years of service with T-Lane.
Don Goshko out of Edmonton, July 30th, 1 year of service.
Now we'd like to take an opportunity to talk to the woman who started it all, Shelly Raspberry. We are talking about our Pay It Forward event that we've done for Ryan and Alyssa. Shelly, would you mind explaining to us and your audience what we and you are organizing for this wonderful couple?
We are organizing the wedding of their dreams. They can't afford it. They have incredible hospital bills and treatments that they have to pay for, so we've just reached out to everybody we can, everywhere we can, and had every single thing needed for the wedding donated.
Okay. So maybe if you can take a moment to explain what you mean by hospital bills.
Ryan has non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He's terminal. He was given 12 weeks to live about over 12 weeks ago. He's fighting for his life. He's strictly being treated for pain treatments to get him to the wedding day. His treatments are incredibly expensive.
I bet.
So he's doing well. I heard he had an excellent weekend, so he's up and about. And
Okay, that's awesome. What questions do you have for Shelly?
I really don't have a question, I have a statement. What you're doing is absolutely amazing, and you should feel, it's hard to put into words, but what she's doing is helping a couple get to where they may not have gotten to. She's taken time out of her busy schedule, and she's gotten tremendous amount of help, but the community is also behind her, and T-Lane is behind her, and you should be proud of what you're doing.
thank you. I am. I'm proud of everybody. Everybody who steps up and does anything for this wedding just warms my heart. Last night I got my hair done from a girl who's never done my hair before.
Looks nice, by the way.
I told her the story, and at the end of my 3-hour appointment, she said, "There's no charge. I'm paying it forward to you." So, like, every time that happens, that's what I want. This is all about paying it forward. So everybody, everywhere, do what you can, as little or as big as you can. Pay it forward.
And might I add, he's still alive after his prognosis was given 12 weeks ago that he only had 12 weeks to live. He's still alive because of everything that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Because it's lifted his spirit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely. He phoned me the other day. I thought he was bedridden, and then he phoned me to tell me what song he wanted to play at the wedding. So he's doing great.
So quickly tell us what T-Lane and other organizations have done and donated to help with this wonderful event.
Well, thousands of dollars cash. We have cakes, complete wedding decorations.
Wines.
Oh, so much alcohol. I don't know what we're gonna do with all that alcohol. We have a videographer, a couple different photographers. Somebody donated an engagement photo shoot, hair, makeup, nails, flower girl dresses, DJ, the groomsmen gifts,
Honeymoon, plane
honeymoon,
tickets, right?
Yep, tickets to anywhere an airline flies. Oh, a condo in Sun Peaks. I really can't even list everything.
Thank you, Shelly, for everything you're doing. We really do appreciate it. And like I said, you're amazing.
And that's why you pay it forward.
On May 31st, our very own Shamel and his security dog Kai were part of the Banking for a Cure team and participated in the Kelowna Relay for Life. They raised $4,000. Way to go, Shamel and Kai.
Wow. On June 14th, Rhonda, Sandra, Janet, Jacqueline, Genevieve, Kathy Butters, and Jeff all participated in the Relay for Life in Abbotsford. They raised over $2,700, and the Abbotsford Relay total raised $72,265. Thank you so much for going out and raising awareness for the fight against cancer. You guys truly rock.
On June 14th, MAD, CVSE, RCMP, WorkSafe BC, and ICPC and other organizations participated in the road safety event in Chilliwack. Not only was I able to raise awareness about driving while impaired, I had a chance to go down to the CVSE display and asked one of their guys to take me around the truck and trailer and show me what they look at and for. All in all, it was a cold but educational and successful day.
Now for the Canadian Cancer Society, we have received a letter from the Mission Community Office of the Canadian Cancer Society thanking T-Lane Transportation for our support by finding volunteers to participate in our 2014 Daffodil Pin Drive fundraising activity. Kathy Butters and Jacqueline helped raise $500 on Wednesday, April 23rd of this year. Thank you, Kathy, Jacqueline, Shelley, Crystal, Gagan-Fertner, and Doan for raising awareness and helping out another very deserving cause. Now for this fundraiser for Ryan and Alyssa, on June 21st, Genevieve and her friends held a burger and brew at Friendly Mike's Pub in Chilliwack for Ryan and Alyssa's wedding. They raised an astonishing $3,900, and they had a silent auction, a 50-50 draw, and scratch and win tickets. It was a great night for a great cause. Now let's talk about some kudos here. We've got a happy customer. His name is Matt. He's from Bar Plastics, and he sent Sarah in accounting an email message saying his shipment was ahead of schedule and he really likes the way we operate. She also received another email from Sharon at Jazz Forwarding stating she was extremely happy with our service and will most certainly be using T-Lane in the future.
Way to go, Sarah.
Way to go, Sarah.
T-Lane would also like to wish Jacqueline good luck with her MasterChef Canada tryout on June 26th. Knock 'em dead, Jacqueline. Well, hopefully not dead, because that would be really, really bad.
All right, it's been a while since we've had an update from Casey, so we figured we'd share one with you right now. It's been a busy few last weeks for the Wright family. They were involved in the BC Children's Hospital Miracle Weekend again this year, and Gemma was one of the co-hosts while Casey and his father Larry worked on the phone boards. Over $18 million was raised, and we thank Larry would like to thank everybody. Gemma and Casey were asked to MC the wrap event for volunteers for the Miracle Weekend, and they did a wonderful job, even though Gemma had broken her foot 2 days before one of her dance classes. He guessed the Wright family. Oh,
I guess the Wright family just can't stay away from hospitals too long.
Casey just had another MRI that he will explain in the video link that will be attached, and and all is well at this time, and I guess they're going to take that as a win. Thank you all for following Casey and his family. You all mean a lot to them. With sincerest gratitude, Larry and family.
Kudos to 4017 Shane and Nicole and T-Lane Yard Techs. On May 28th, Shane and Nicole were seen working in the T-Lane Mission Yard. Shane and Nicole were securing a load and were spotted by Tim and Dave Holman, who commented and said they did a stellar job, along with the yard crew, on tarping the load. Great work to everyone. Kim of A&B Rail Gang emailed in regarding a load from Norquay to Regina, handled by the OTMX crew. Kim said, regarding equipment moved Norquay to Regina, I am on the receiving end at Regina Yard. 4 trucks, guys, all required PPE, worked together, just an excellent job on my end. Really, really great. Hats off to them. And on June 5th, 2 of our awesome yard techs did an overnight team hotshot for BC Hydro to Terrace in the tundra, leaving at around 5 p.m. Thursday and delivering Terrace at 7 a.m. Friday. A great job, well done. Kudos to Dave and Clayton for keeping each other going and doing it safely. 2302 Carly, T-Lane's Countess of Cranes, continues to grow her knowledge, training abilities, and certifications of various sizes and types of cranes. Through the guidance of Rob McKenzie, Carly is currently working on getting her certification to run an 80-ton and under hydraulic crane. Yeehaw, Carly! Great job! You sure aren't only another pretty face. Gary from our Industrial Moving Division supplied an overview of a big transformer move he and his crew completed on Wednesday, June 4th. The transformer's total dimensions were 55 feet long, 15 feet wide, and 19 feet 9 inches high, and it weighed over 330,000 pounds. It was loaded in Squamish and moved 13 kilometers through residential streets to the barge. Along the route, they had to navigate 1 bridge and 5 turns. There were 16 trucks on the move, including 2 T-lane trucks with 4 pilot cars. BC Hydro had 3 trucks plus flaggers, and TELUS had 2 line trucks plus flaggers, and the district of Squamish was also there. They took 4 hours to travel from 13 kilometers. From there, the transformer was loaded onto the barge and shipped to port in Surrey. When T-Lane offloaded the transformer at the barge, the deck height of the barge was 7 feet 6 inches above ground height, which created a considerable slope on the 45 ramp pads. As the transformer came off the barge, there was a 90-degree turn to negotiate at the bottom of the ramp because of stored piles of wood chips. The team moved through the sawmill and staged the transformer for the night move. The final leg, the last part of the move, took the transformer through CN Rail's yard and on to the final destination, which was only 2 kilometers, but it took an additional 2 hours to travel. The following lists the many contractors on this job, including, but not limited to, Associated Engineers, Beanie Engineering, TELUS Line Crews, Harkin Towing, Garibaldi Forest Products, Mackenzie Sawmill, District of Squamish, Municipality of Surrey, CN Rail, Pilot Vehicles, T-Lane Industrial Moving Crew, T-Lane Crane Division, T-Lane Heavy Haul Division, Ramp Rentals, PNR Rail. Wow, thanks to everyone. Sorry if we forgot anyone. This is an incredible move and everyone played a major role. Thanks and congratulations to all who participated. Great job. Road Check 2014 was June 3rd through 6th. T-Lane had 3 trucks inspected during the blitz and 2 were found to be completely violation-free. Great work, guys. Please remember that road check is really every day, so be sure your truck, your trailer, and your load are always in full compliance. Distracted driving hazards. With all the extra summer traffic on the road, it is important that as professional drivers you recognize the signs of and know how to safely share the road with those distracted drivers. Signs of a distracted driver to watch for include drivers talking on the phone, eating, erratic driving, cutting off other drivers, and tailgating. Be sure to stay alert, maintain a safe distance to allow time to react. Move into the slow lane when possible to allow for passing, and if all else fails, exit the road to allow the distracted driver to get ahead of you. Safety at the pump. One of the many potential causes of static electricity buildup is exiting and re-entering a vehicle, particularly in cool or cold or dry conditions. This can cause a buildup of static electricity similar to shuffling your feet on the carpet. Vehicles today have more electronics such as CD players, GPS systems, satellite radios, cruise control, ABS, onboard diagnosis, and electronically controlled fuel injection. Those elements plus nylon seat covers can create more static and a greater potential for static buildup. When you exit and re-enter your vehicle while refueling, there is the potential for sufficient static electricity to build up that a spark can discharge between your body and the fuel nozzle. In rare circumstances, the spark can ignite gasoline vapors around the fill spout, causing a brief flash fire. Once the vapors ignite, the fire will continue until the fuel supply is shut off. Although in many cases, damage and injuries have been minor, serious personal injury and major property damage have occurred when the fuel supply from the dispenser has not been stopped. Our guidelines? Always turn off your vehicle before refueling. Discharge static electricity by touching the metal parts of the vehicle away from the nozzle area each time you exit the vehicle or approach the fuel pump. Never use the auto latch hold open feature or force the latch open by using some other object, such as a gas cap. Always stay there with your hands on the nozzle while refueling. Never smoke, light matches, or use lighters while refueling. And though the use of cell phones at gas stations will not ignite a fire or cause an explosion, as was once thought, the main problem with cell phones is that they cause the person refueling their vehicle or container to be less attentive to their surroundings. Cellular phones can be distracting when filling a vehicle with highly flammable gasoline. That is why some gas stations still have signs asking customers not to use these devices while refueling. To be cautious, do not use a cell phone at the pump. To avoid gasoline spills, do not overfill or top off your tank. The fuel dispenser will shut off automatically when the tank is full. If a flash fire occurs during refueling, do not pull the nozzle out. Leave the nozzle in the vehicle, fill pipe, and back away from the vehicle. Notify the station attendant immediately so that all dispensing devices and pumps can be shut off with emergency controls. Many of those killed or hurt during refueling fires think that by pulling the nozzle out they will save themselves, their vehicle, and those around them. Nothing is farther from the truth. The inferno comes from the nozzle being pulled out of the vehicle or container and the gasoline being sprayed around the area.
Thank you for watching this edition of T-Lane Today. Wishing everyone a safe and happy Canada Day.
And to our fellow Americans, a happy Independence Day on the 4th of July.